Hi there, this is a continuation from the edit I just did, which was the blue orchid one, blue background with the lovely purple orchids. Now I just wanted to show you very quickly, I've got another backdrop that I would really like to use for this baby girl, and rather than starting again, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to utilise the backdrop that I already have just worked on. So this is just a quick way to show you, once you've done the work, how you can transfer from one place to the next. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this backdrop on top of this one and close this one down. Actually, hang on a minute, cancel. I do want to save this one, so save and close. And what you have now is a composite that I've just finished over a composite that I haven't started. So I'm going to pop her on top there, and you can see she will fit in perfectly. And I'm going to now cover with a layer mask, and all I'm going to do now is I'm going to reveal her from underneath. And the beauty of doing it like this is the colour change on that fluff layer has already been done. It's slightly a different shade to this backdrop, but that's okay, we can easily sort that out. Make sure you don't paint any of the bow in, because obviously there is no bow in this new one, but it just makes things quicker. Now normally I would actually, if I've extracted a baby from a background, I would save that as a PSD file, the previous file, but because we had the colour change, it wasn't really possible because the colour change is done once the layers are flattened. So if you have any questions about this, please just ask in the Facebook group. Lots of helpful people there, including myself, when I get a moment. Right, hang on a minute. Here we go. Okie dokie, so you can see I've now painted in the layer underneath, and what we're going to do is I could actually just expand and do edit free transform, hold down the corner and just expand, so this is the fluff just goes over the fluff in this bowl. But rather than that, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make her a little bit smaller. I'm going to press enter, and I'm just going to blend this blue fluff together. So black brush, I'm just going to go down to, I don't know, shall we go for about 26%? Yeah, 26% will do. I'm going to do this bit by bit. You can see I'm doing a little bit of blending, so that's actually showing the layer underneath coming through because the fluff is not flat there. But we are retaining those lovely shadows, which means that she is still beautifully sunk into the backdrop. So there we go, we've just done that little bit of blending. And you can do whatever, you know, there is no formula to what is the correct amount of blending. It's just so it looks realistic. And then we Control J it, we grab the paintbrush, we put it in color mode, and what you can do is either grab the color from over here, so Alt and just sample the color, and then we're going to take the opacity of the brush back up, and we'll just do this to blend the colors so they are similar. So you can see this is a really subtle change. You might not be able to see it unless I go over the baby. Okay, so I'm not going to, because if you watch the previous video you'll see that that would change the baby into a blue baby, which is not a good look. And there we go. See, there's a little bit of purple in there, so what I'm doing is I'm painting really that purple away to make that blue more of a teal, which matches the backdrop, this backdrop. But if you wanted to, like I said, that is not essential. What you could have done instead is matched the teal on the edges to the colour of the blue of what I popped the baby into the backdrop with. So here we go, this is before and after, and if you look at it from there you can now see that that is a lovely match. And we've got some of the texture showing through from underneath as well, which is great. Now, as before, I've made some mistakes here, or I've rushed and So you pop a layer mask on, and with a black paintbrush you just paint in some of the original layer from underneath. Here we go. And just in case you want over the skin. And that's that. That is a finished composite. Now you can apply any effects that you might have that are your thing, that give the composite your look. Save the file. Don't forget not to save over the original, because you'll get very annoyed if you do that. Any questions, pop in the Facebook group, and thanks for watching.